Here are fairy tales. 3 axes. There was once a poor woodcutter. His parents were so sick that he died soon. He had to live orphaned. His parents since childhood, and his property had only 1 axe. Every day he had to take axes to the forest to cut down the firewood for sale to earn money to earn a living. At the edge of the forest there's a river running very fast. Someone who accidentally slipped into the river could hardly swim to the shore. One day, as usual, the woodcutter carried the axe into the forest to cut firewood. While cutting the wood by the riverbank, unfortunately his axe broke and the axe fell into the river. Because the river flowed so fast that although he knew how to swim, he could not go to the river to find an axe. Frustrated, the woodcutter sitting crying and crying. Suddenly from somewhere a silver white-haired man, long beard, very gentle eyes appeared in front of him. He looked at him and asked, "Hey, what are you having when you see me crying and sad?" The woodcutter answered the old man, "Dear, my parents died early. I had to live orphaned from a young age. My family background was very poor. My only property was an iron axe that my parents had left before my death. There was that axe. I went to the forest to cut firewood to make a living through the day. Now it has fallen into the river. I don't know what to take to make a living anymore. So I'm very sad, sir." He answered the woodcutter, "I thought something big. Don't cry anymore, so I can dive into the river to get you an axe." After saying that, the old man plunged into the fast-flowing river. After a while, the old man rose from the water and held a shiny silver axe and asked the poor woodcutter, "Is this the axe that you dropped?" The woodcutter looked silver at the axe, not his. So he shook his head up and told them, "Not your axe. My axe is blade with mechanical iron." For the second time, the old man plunged into the fast-flowing river to find the axe for the woodcutter. A moment later, the old man rose from the water and held the golden axe and asked the woodcutter, "Is this the axe that you accidentally dropped into the river?" The woodcutter looked at the bright golden axe. He shook his head and said, "It's not the tool's axe," for the 3rd time. The old man plunged into the river again, and this time when he was holding him in his hand, he was an iron axe of the drop of a woodcutter. The old man asked again, "So is this your axe?" Seeing it was his axe, the woodcutter exclaimed happily, "Well, this is my axe. Thank you for finding the axe blade so that I can cut the wood to make a living." The old man gave the woodcutter his iron axe blade and praised, "You are a sincere and honest person, have no desire for money and profit. Now we give you 2 gold and silver axes. This is a gift I give you. I am happy to receive it." The woodcutter happily supported the 2 axes that he gave and thanked. The old man turned into magic and disappeared. At that time the woodcutter knew that he had just been helped. Source: General Fairy Tales.